Greetings, YouTubers. How's everybody doing out there in YouTube land? Nathan here. This is my 2002 Chevy Trail Blazer that I purchased a couple of weeks ago. Kind of working the bugs out of it. And right over there, my friend, there's my gas tank. Had to take it off. And I'll explain that here in a few minutes. I'll keep this video kind of short as possible. When I first got this thing, I would put gasoline in it, and I kept smelling fumes. Didn't know where they were coming from, so I did the obvious. First thing I did, check the gas cap. It was okay. Check the filler because they rust and they get holes in them and they leak fuel, and that causes fumes. But didn't see anything, so my check engine light did come on. Here's the code. The infamous PO452. There we go. Evaporative emission system, pressure sensor switch low. Basically what it's saying is that the gas tank is losing pressure. There's a leak somewhere. The gasoline actually leaking, or just an emissions leak somewhere where the canister, the purge valve, something is leaking there. It could be a rotten line. You just don't know until you actually start looking. Let me just show you underneath real quick what it looks like. And I'm going to do a complete video later on how to take this gas tank off. So if you want to see that, let me know. And you can see you got all this room under here. And there's some of the hoses that I'll show you outside you have to take off. And there's a couple wires, and of course you got those straps that you got to take off. But we'll get into that in my next video. But there is the charcoal. I think it's what they call this thing. It's been called several different things. Thought maybe it was leaking. So I blew in there and put my fingers over those, and good pressure, no problem. So we go back over to the gas tank, start looking around, and by the way, you got a plug here, you got to unhook, you got a plug over here on this thing, and you got your main fuel line pump wire that you have to unhook. And this shield here is just a protector because the drive shaft runs through here in case the drive shaft comes loose or something down the road, or if you have a bad accident. It keeps you from puncturing a hole into the tank. What you have to do, you got your fuel filter right here. You got to unhook a couple of these lines. This one I didn't have to unhook, but you got one here you got to unhook. And you got these guys here. These things are a little fickled. I took a small screwdriver and got in there and pried back on these little tabs and pulled these off of that filter that you see over there. And once you do all that and unhook the straps, this thing will come down. And obviously you got to take off your filler neck. So I couldn't figure out where the gas fumes were coming from. So first thing I noticed, had all this dirt up here. I cleaned a lot of this off, and you see the stain. So this is a dead giveaway right here. I know there's a fuel problem somewhere. So if I shake this a little bit, see right there, fuel leaking right there. And there's nothing I can do about it. I cannot repair this. So I'm going to have to buy another fuel pump, go on eBay, I guess, and get one pretty cheap, reasonable, and replace this top piece because it's rusted pretty bad. And I can actually move it a little bit, but I don't want to do that. And I guess that's what I'm going to have to do. But the fuel pump is good. I can take the fuel pump off and keep it for later. But at least this thing will have a new fuel pump on it, and I won't have to worry. And this is the original fuel pump. So I just want to make a video on what this gas tank looks like if you're going to take one off. I'll kind of be quiet here, and I'm just going to walk around and let you look at it in case you're going to take yours off of your Trail Blazer. You'll kind of know what you're getting into. And I'll keep my camera as focused as I can because it likes to go out of focus. And these pieces I'll have to put back on, but so that's what it basically looks like. It's about 3.5, 4 feet long by about 2 feet wide. Weighs about 35, 40 pounds. But like I said, I'll do a complete video later on how to take this out, and I'm going to show you how to put this fuel pump in when I get another one. If I can, I'll get a used one of these. I don't care at this point, but I cannot use this, but I will be able to keep the fuel pump that's in there. So I just want to make this video on the tank here. And hopefully this will help you out. And I apologize for my neighbor's dog barking over there. They only do this when I record videos out here. So like I said, I'll do a video later on how to take this tank off and give you guys an update. But if you have a 452. It's not as easy as you think. A lot of guys think, oh, it's just a hose off. Well, no. This is the worst case scenario, so I just want to kind of pep you guys up a little bit, pump you up in case you actually have to drop your tank. And if you smell fumes like I do, and if you live in a rust belt, you will have to probably do this. I would probably advise it if you smell fumes, gasoline. You may have the same issue that I have right here. And you can see the fuel coming up out of there, so stains like this is a dead giveaway. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll give you guys an update a little bit later. Until then, see you then with updates.